Give it up. All right, cheers, y'all. Brief bio, I guess. I was born in Jersey in 1980. I ran away from Jersey. I escaped the Van Halen radiation belt as soon as I turned 17, and I went to school in Pittsburgh. I got a degree in musical theater, and then I moved out here to act and do stuff, and I did stuff for about 4 years before this band came along, and I've been banding ever since. I could do about one show a year, but those are the broad strokes. So, poetry. We're going to start off with a piece called How We Be. I get the blues because I get confused about who's getting used. You see, clouds crowd my vision and cause a schism between my heart and mind, and I just can't find the words to tell you that I just want to hold you close and smell you, you know? I want to spell you when you're tired, lay you down pound for pound, lay you up like a pie, or put you out like a fire, pump you down, get you higher on me. God damn it, can't you see that I just want to be with you? I'm splitting my brain here to explain my pain here, so don't try to fade fear, because I'll show you everything that's inside here. My affliction is not fiction. It speaks of my constriction by you, my addiction to the freedom you've led my heart to. To me, our union is a tautology, true as can be, so tight, it stays dry in the sea, but doubt, she follows me. She stalks me subtly. She grinds my nerves, making me swerve from my conscious decision to just let it be, oh, let it be, now let it be. You whisper words of wisdom, let it be. But I can't because I'm overtaken with jealousy, just knowing that you're with he or she almost drives me to the point of jealousy. But I can't stake my claim for fear of the shame I would feel when you ran from me. But incredibly, yet subtly, you tell me that you love me without using those words. I swear to God, I get the reds, I get the greens, I get the blues when I have to choose whether or not to follow the trail of clues you leave for me. Reality, anxiety ruins me, and I'm just afraid that I can't be what I see in your eyes. I'm nothing, just stuffing, fluffing up some bigger fantasy, and I'm so scared that I'm not every little thing that you see in me. So, since our communication is kind of off, I gotta know, when you look at me, who you see. Like how we be. What are we? How we be. Really, you can be honest with me. But what are we? What are we? Thank y'all. All right, this one is called Leisure Leisure. You told me I'm not an artist. Well, what is art to you? Is it your depictions of your quite normal dreams? That's cool. Or is it the moral constrictions on your duck schemes? Does it smell like money? Does it taste like greed? When you rub it between your fingers, is the texture coarse like tweed? See, your art is your criticism, but mine is my need. Where I would paint a space flower, you would Instagram a weed being DDT. You heard this and said, so now you think you're a poet. That's not poetry, it's a rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme? My rhymes don't need a scheme for you to feel my theme. If my flow is still leaving you parched, I'll make my meter fleeter. What is poetry? You saltily insult me, so I challenge you to see that everything is poetry. Breath is poetry to the starving lung. Death is the poetry of life ending, bending to the will of nature, song sung. Sight is poetry to counterpoint the blinding. The light is the poetry that aids us in finding beauty. Is the poetry of loving yourself. Is the poetry of needing no one else. Every day I sing the seven-veiled song of creation while you play a cassette tape that you ripped from some top 40 station. Thanks, guys. So I kind of addressed this with the last period, but I don't. Short version, I'm a joyful person. I'm really, really happy same book preached to terror that had made us weep like children, and before either of us knew it, we'd just be getting home from sending our daughter off to school, and I'd think, God, I love this man with his dandruff and his ear hair and his dandruff in his ear hair. Jesus, come here. And you'd think not the same thought about me, but something so similar, so close that it's have to be a neighbor or cousin to mine, but that's nothing new, because tandem thinking has been a feature of our togetherness since we've been loving things about each other that we never thought we could love about anyone, least of all ourselves. Well, it's at this point that I notice you've got your hot chocolate without foam and gone on your way, and the barista is cursing me for daydreaming, wasting her precious baristan time with which she could have been grinding beans or flicking the bean or wondering what the hell else her life could have been had she not been so keen to carbonation, the hot drink slinging scene. Maybe I'll see you fumbling produces sitting to panels on my lunch break, and I'll wonder how I've been alive for 24 years on this earth when I only just took my first breath after seeing you. And even if you don't love me new, I would love to play with you one day when we are once again small, young beyond adult imagination, so young that a dozen lifetimes pass in the twinkling frenzy between our 8th and 9th birthdays. We would play, and we would spread the spores that activate our mutual allergy to life without one another. Just fact-checking, I wrote that 10 years ago, and I'm now 34. I was like, oh yeah, I'm really weird about editing my work. Some of it I can't stop editing every time, like it comes back around. I'm like, oh yeah, a little tweak here, a little snip there. And some of it I just leave, I leave the most inane details untouched, and yeah, it is, it's a thing. So, this is called PSI. Get down! Get down! Get down so deep you don't know which way is up. I'd still be at the top of the mountain if it weren't for the gravity of your love. I swear, every day is like breathing underwater, just holding on to you, and the pressure it threatens to push me every minute that I don't let go and fall up to the surface. Get up. Get up so high you're next door to heaven because you might just die. The memory of pressure's a lie if you try to pretend you don't remember why. You see, loving you is like trying to drink paper. The opposite was smooth. And 1,000 tiny cups, they live inside me, and I hold them close because it reminds me that for a moment I wasn't lonely. Yes, it is. I'm wondering what the ear swings to like supportive clapping too. Oh, get the heck out of here, you sad sack. Oh, sorry.
Bad. Okay. Musicking and more musicking. Actually, you know, I'm gonna set my little track. Oh yeah. So.
This comes with an important preface. So, I usually I play with a couple of different bands, but since they are not all here, and the songs that I do play solo and piano are, I know these look like individual fingers, but they're actually just fancy mittens, and that's how it sounds when I sit down on the bench. So, we're doing a little bit of track work tonight. period, I did pretty much all solo songs, non-band material, except for one of the tunes that I did. That was the stop the player after you're done. Where are your manners, Jason? Yeah. That was the title track from our most recent album. It's called Howl. And right now I'm going to step over to the piano and play a track that is that comes up a little bit later in the album called Cold. You guys are applause junkies. You should let me suffer in silence. It's like between songs, just no, it's just crickets. Actually, if somebody can approximate a cricket noise, I perform better when I'm stressed. Oh man, all right. Sorry. Oh damn it. Somebody came to the school sick with the giggles and I caught it. There we go. Oh. Serious face. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Master Little Bit. And, oh, here's one. really hope that every time I look back, there's like nothing in that like little doorway. So I hope that like some incredibly funny shit is happening while I'm not looking. Um, this is a song called "The Morning After," aka "Falling in Love" in a New Jersey suburb in the '90s. Dead puppies, a box full of dead puppies. All right, all right. Gotta get that meme mode going. Come on. Lost it again. All right. Listen, those easy songs. Yeah. I'll actually do this song later. I'm just gonna use this one. Only because I'm such a poor pianist that I need all the focus I can muster to just not all over the place. So, yeah. Um, this is called "I've Gotta Step It Up a Notch." When metaphor just won't do to metaphysicalize the spiritual supernova that is you, I've gotta step it up a notch. When my sharpest wit fails to elicit even a chuckle, my hopes don't buckle. No, I just step it up a notch. Look, when my sarcasm actually,
There we go. That.
double down. I just step it up a notch. When my sarcasm sucks instead of fighting, inviting you to critique my prosaic writing, citing my penchant for using all 16 rounds of my craft American singles caliber rhymes in my poetical lighting, if I make you check your watch, I've got to step it up a notch. Yes, my dear, the rumors are true. I am dubiously blue, using my blue humors, the blueness hue to carry me through until I can make you notice me as I shake my awesomeness. Alliterative tit that I am taking time towards, like to trap you in my text, tortuously threading thoughts like popcorn garland similes, trimming truth till it's taught with the wing of verbal decoration, words treading ideas bound for emancipation to tell the story of the glory of you. When you spin my head, spin my head so fast that the centrifugal force is enough to drag all of my impure thoughts downward from the center of my brain, straight out my mouth, effectively blowing my mind, my cool, and my woefully worded wad. When, even after a lengthy night of boozing, you, my muse, don't find amusement in my rhetorical musings, I lose heart to think that not even a Songheimian turn of phrase could raise the gates you've raised around your smile, so I'll adopt device, abandoning style. I'll order us a couple of shots of scotch and step it up a notch. Thank you, guys. The whole time, not a beat. Not a damn beat. I'm gonna try this thing again.
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I was setting myself up. We'll see if we can do this strong.
All right, so the morning after, aka falling in love in a New Jersey suburb in the '90s. Wow, it seems like the face of Fremd High School really whoever did that. From the bottom of my black shriveled heart. But it's over. Ooh, what a night. Daylight hits me in the eyes, so bright and morning after. I feel so foolish, no surprise. I think traffic sounds like laughter. Red truck cuts through a starry light. The lights goes out, pound the pavement home. So what makes me cold? All the things that I can't speak. How reality so pale, it's staggering. I keep my head strong, open my heart. My black shriveled heart is a goddamn joke. So much before, you're me down the door. We had a life that Alex says it's been. You looked at me and said, don't ever leave this bed. And we sang together. We sang. They call me Dr. Bird. Good morning, how are you, my love? Good morning, how are you, my love? Good morning, Thanks, y'all. So the ending of that song was a bit absurd, but it's weird. I have this like old paranoia because I make a lot of references to shit that was popular when I was in high school, like They Might Be Giants, and you guys are like, what did they sing about worms for? That's gross. So yeah, that was They Might Be Giants. Check them out; they're a lot of fun. But I did not come here to sell you on these bands. Die! You never not die. Okay, one more song, or should we open it up to questions? Okay. You're gonna I don't want to ask Joey nothing.
Kitty, please don't cry. Cry. Don't cry.
I got into the performance poetry in Pittsburgh, where I went to school, scene back there, and I don't do it nearly as much now, but I was so excited to move to Chicago because of its slam legacy with Margaret Greenmill and well, sorry, that was kind of good. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, favorite poets. Let's see. Saul Williams is one. Bosia is another. Oh God, there's this new guy, and I cannot remember his name, but Yeah, I like them. I hope to see, I think that you can't choose your own spirit animal. The animal has to choose you. So I pray that I would be like ferocious enough for a wolf to choose me. That's, yeah. All right. Everybody else, all right. Yeah, I got to get to class now. Thank you all for coming out and being so patient and kind and listening to me mitten about.